And away we go. It is day 2 of the road trip. I am on US 285 out of Pecos, headed toward Albuquerque, ABQ. And I'm going to be staying at the Sandia Resort and Casino, which ought to be fun. And now I'm in 4th doing 67 miles an hour, cruising down US 285, surrounded by oil fields. Just acres and acres of oil fields here in West Texas. All right, we are in New Mexico. I no longer have to worry about 2 things. 1, marijuana. 2, my plates. I am now fine. But the clutch is sticking, and I'm having to use my foot to pull it up in some instances. So I'm trying to figure out how to mess with that, tweak that. Almost just died because 2 guys in a truck decided to cross the freaking highway in front of me while I was going 50 miles an hour because they didn't see me. So I flashed my lights, honked my horn, swerved, and they stopped in the middle of the lane that I would have been in, and I would have broadsided them. That's what would have happened there. Yeah, you gotta stay alert when you're driving. That's just facts. I don't know how else to say it. She's a 17-year-old lady, this car, and she has to be treated gently, gently, gently. That's what it's about. I'm discovering that now on day 2 because she's sensitive. She's got a little bit of sensitivity to her. That's like this clutch. You know, you gotta be deliberate with it. Here we are going 35 through this small town. I'm not far from Roswell now. I'm probably about, I don't know, 25 minutes from Roswell. Artesia. I'm in Artesia now. Artesia, New Mexico. This road trip is ratification of my existence. I was just thinking, do I exist? Do I even exist? And then I thought, one of my problems, I have many, that I've been working on, you know, like possessiveness I've worked on for decades. One of the ones I'm working on now is I get frustrated by the behaviors and actions of others, and that is pointless and irrelevant. It's just something I'm doing all the time. And it comes from my dad, you know, who was a professor and he was educating constantly and all that. But it doesn't make any sense. And in fact, what it's doing is it's invading my ability to be me and to formulate myself. So then I thought, okay, well then what that might mean is that actually I'm doing that because I'm afraid I don't exist. In other words, if I don't do that, then I have to just be me. I have to look, it's okay, it's just me. And then I went, oh wait, do I exist? That's what I thought. And then I said, yeah, I exist. Definitely I exist. Even if now that I'm in my late 50s, people are calling me old, and young people don't listen to me. It's almost as if, you know, all the things I've done intellectually have been somewhat invisible. But not really. It's just that I don't participate in the marketplace, right? I'm doing things intellectually that are all tied together. And no one ever looks at any of that stuff. So there's no feeling of respect for my growth, which has been tremendous, you know? So if I were to write a book, a novel or something, within it would be that. It would be this communication that not only do I exist, but I have excellent ideas. And they're important ideas. In relation to the miasma that corporate and marketing structures have now dropped on everything, on reality, digital culture too. And so I was like, do I exist? Yes, I exist. And not only that, this road trip ratifies my existence. This is a ratification of my existence. And I'm really glad I'm on it, you know? And I love you, Sylvie. I love you, Sylvie. Good girl, Sylvie. I'm purposefully not shooting out the windows. I'm shooting just me in the car, so it's visually not that interesting, right? But what's outside the windows is incredibly beautiful, and I was like, hey, maybe I should shoot that. And then I thought, no, you know what? You have to drive this. That's the deal. You have to drive it and feel this expanse of land and this big sky with like a bizarre haze sitting on it. We're about 17 minutes from Roswell, New Mexico. There's a rest area up here, but I'm not going to use it. A government vehicle, New Mexico government vehicle, just passed me, white in color. Very friendly looking, you know, expedition type suburban, you know, but white, right? Government plates. He's right in front of me. And I was doing 80 a couple of times. And then he came up behind me gently. He pulled in front of me. And then he slowed down by pumping the brakes just once. And I took that as a communication from him to me. Yo, man. You know, this expanse, this is what I imagine Kansas is like, you know? Just super flat with some brush and then little pockmarks of houses and barns and so on, you know? It's very interesting. Well, no, it's uninteresting, but the play of light and color might be the only interesting things. So the reason why I'm not showing it to you is I'd rather paint that, right? And hand you that than stick this 48 megapixel camera or whatever on it. I don't think that's the right idea. Town of Dexter, Lake Van is what that said. We're doing 71 now. I'm kind of taking it easy. I kind of want to show you this side. It's so interesting. Now there are more trees here, but that way it's just a flat expanse like this. The sky has a gray kind of $5,000-acre, 25,000 acres. Anyone want to move out here? Roswell, New Mexico. Easing on down the road. Roswell International Air Center is about 5 miles down the road now. We are 7 miles, 6 miles from the town of Roswell. We had a pretty good time, I would say. Rocking Chair Road. Billy the Kid Casino now open. There was a billboard, I missed it, or like some signage of an alien craft crashed. You know, like a spaceship. Here's the air center. It is massive. With all the planes. I'm just taking it easy in 4th gear. Entering Roswell, Nuevo Mexico. Popping in at about, I don't know, 10 a.m., 10:15 in the morning on a Wednesday.